limited only by my creativity and time, I guess. I'm out in a very big field doing another introduction with Juju and JB. JB has been in this field, let's see, I'll pan around and show you the size of it. I had her out here a couple days ago very briefly on a long line among the pigs and three sheep, sorry. She did really well with the pigs, but she's got a learned response to sheep that they equal something fun. Now, let's see how this goes. She's about to get tuned up a bit because that is a very opinionated, experienced, older mini donkey, and she is not going to take any crap from anybody. Juju is very, very reinforced by moving her feet on the ground. Every paw print just delights her. So part of what I'm counting on here in terms of the holy shit factor of the donkeys is that she's got a big investment in just moving, and she travels in a field really fast and purposefully. JB is a laid-back guy. He's been with the donkeys. He's much less interested in the donkeys and more interested in her and just moving around. I mean, he's trotting around here looking like he's just thrilled with himself. Good boy, baby dog. So Juju is dragging a long line because who knows if she can do this or not. I know that my donkeys are not fast and that they'll be comforted by being with me. So if she gets into it with them, I stand a pretty good chance of getting her back. I might be able to do this without the long line, but she's a fast dog and I don't want to make a grab at her, and I like safety. So here we are. So she's circling back around and she's coming up where those donkeys are. See if I can get this camera to do a better job. So they're over there. Donkeys are right there. These donkeys have spent most of their life living with guardian dogs, so they like the guardian dogs. But even one white dog from the other is not accepted the same way. The donkeys really know that a dog is different. I don't know whether, who knows why. The look of the dog, the speed, the approach that different dogs have. So they're willing to stand their ground and think about this, but they will watch her as she comes around. The fact that she's over behind yonder hill, she's at the farthest corner of this field. She'll circle back around here shortly. I don't know if you can see them. They're way up there. So she's now done this whole field, other than the edge with the Anatolians, which is it's Porthos and Tavi walking over to entice her to come and say hi. So JB is very sure of himself. He knows what he's doing, so he's going to truck on back this way. Got distracted and stopped. So here she comes. So I'm interested to see whether she'll hang to the left and do the perimeter fence line, or whether she'll go engage those donkeys and take another look. So let's see the speed. And she blows right by. And I gotta say, that is a perfect livestock introduction. One of my goals is to bring animals, hey JB, to bring animals into a field with livestock and have the dogs be so disinterested that they just go back to work. So my girls are great because they're going to stand their ground and throw four-letter words. They're not likely to run. If they really get harassed, they will kick. And the nice thing about my mini donkeys, anyway, I don't know about donkeys in general, but these guys, is that I've spent so many years using them this way that they will kind of give a warning thump rather than really kick the teeth in of a dog within reason. I mean, I don't let them be harassed. So Juju may get thumped. I don't think so, because I think she's smarter than that, but we'll see. But she did a really nice job of approaching the pigs because they're new, and so she did her good guardian skills. When she approached the sheep, She trotted on past him, and then she went, I saw her pick her head up. She went, oh, sheep. And she went bing, 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 bing over, and they moved off. And I called them to me. My sheep know that I'm a great place, so they came back to me, and she disengaged and moved back out and did perimeter stuff. But I kept the lesson short and put her back in a situation where that's all she wanted to do, which is an easy thing to do for this dog. So today I have moved the sheep and the pigs and the other 2 dogs out of this big field so that these 2 dogs can have it to themselves. So the only thing that's out here is these 2 donkeys and these 2 dogs. And we'll see how this goes. But like I said, trained livestock is so valuable, and these donkeys, they rule the world, and other people get to be around them, and that's how it is. So they're not going to assume that this dog is in charge unless they feel really, really vulnerable. And if they do, they will scream their heads off. And I will be in the house on a Zoom session, but I can hear everybody and I can see out my window. So this is one of the marvelous things about LGD training, is you put this situation in place, set up the environment, put the dogs out in it, and let them learn while I am monitoring and keeping a close eye on things. I can tell a lot on the rhythm of the property. Also, livestock guardian dogs coordinate their efforts. They work together. And so if Juju were to come out here and harass the donkeys and the donkeys yelled, all the other dogs would sound off and face the closest that they could get to the donkey situation and bark their heads off. So everybody would tell on this situation. So I've got a whole bunch of little supervisors out here in the form of 4-legged furry dogs. So, and my girls are there. We'll see how this goes.